I had a lots of experience in psychology and in psychophysiology. I didn't start from nothing. And so the unique difference that I had, that I saw from my side, was when I was selling from a position of what makes people instinctively buy. What is that powerful motion that goes through their head for them to switch from a I don't care about you to man, I want to buy everything from you. And so I needed to figure that out, right? And once everything clicked into place, I was like, I'm great at two things, and it's understanding people and understanding their mind. A couple of years ago, I was totally broke and I was also heartbroken. And I was with zero social media presence. No one really listened to what I had to say. And now, fast forward a couple of years after, okay, I'm feeling fantastic. But I'm also training over 100,000 people online how to get better at sales, how to make more money, how to get better at marketing their product. And so things have changed for me significantly fast. And I don't want to train you on the shortcuts. I just want to share with you exactly what worked for me. So let's get into it. Let's start from that point back in the days. Look, COVID hit and everything went south for me. And I had two decisions to make. Okay. And that is, what am I going to do? Decision number one, okay, maybe I'm just going to sit down and cry about it, okay, because I lost my job and I was laid off and look, nothing was working for me. Or decision number two, I was going to do my best. And so at any point in which I am, in the middle of two decisions, I always just choose like, okay, I'm going to do my best. And so then it was a matter of breaking down what was my best. And look, it wasn't just that I lost my job. I also lost my girlfriend at the time, who was absolutely spectacular, I thought. And I thought we were going to marry. And suddenly I was, on the streets, no job. Okay. And I was heartbroken. And suddenly it was very shocking for me to lose absolutely everything, to find myself in a situation in which I have some money saved, I have some skills, but I am really lonely and I'm broke and I'm heartbroken. And it was like, okay, what do I do from here? Where do I go? And for those who listen to the podcast more often, or for those who have been following me on social media for a little longer, you may know that I'm originally from Bulgaria, and I've been living in Spain now for over 16 years. But I have houses, I have family in Bulgaria, and I go there very often. And that is kind of like my safe space and my like growth space. And so at the time I was in Spain, and I was like, look, Spain has a higher lifestyle maintenance when it comes to costs. The costs are higher. There's probably more opportunities, but what are the pros and what are the cons? And what did I need at the time? And so, as someone who was literally broken, heartbroken, I honestly just wanted some peace and low expenses. And so, what I decided to do was literally just take a one-way ticket to Bulgaria. And what happened next was I literally went on a military boot camp on my own. Okay. And for the first 3 months, I was focused on one thing and one thing only. And it's like, what am I good at and how can I get better? And I identified very quickly that what I'm really, really good at is actually people, and it's persuading people, and it's getting people to do things for me. And I used to do sales at university. I used to sell donations. I used to sell products, and I was always on the in the top ranks. And I was like, hey, maybe that's something that I'm good at. But I didn't have direction, and I didn't have the frameworks, and I didn't have what are the steps, okay, in order to close high ticket deals. What is the techniques that I can be using? And I definitely had no idea how to grow successfully a business. And so what I decided to do next was join this webinar. by this big guy, okay, that I've been watching launch ads at me every single day. And his name was Grant Cardone. And so I joined that webinar and I thought it was like the most fantastic thing. Okay. And during that live webinar, it wasn't actually live, uh, I was like, wow, man, sales, money, it's awesome. That's the thing I want to do. And so I started studying Grant. I joined Cardone University, and fast forward, I was like, hey, like, what if I start right learning all of this, and then I start talking about it and just showing people what I know, coupled with my experience previously. So at the time, I already had a career. I had a lot of experience in psychology and in psychophysiology. I didn't start from nothing. And so the unique difference that I had, that I saw from my side, was when I was selling from a position of what makes people instinctively buy. What is that powerful motion that goes through their head for them to switch from a I don't care about you to man, I want to buy everything from you. And so I needed to figure that out, right? And once everything clicked into place, I was like, I'm great at two things. And it's understanding people and understanding their mind.